one of the things I love about this property is the complete privacy that this home provides. So one of the common concerns a lot of buyers have when looking in the Toorak region and surrounds is privacy. Also like some safety concerns from burglary, like there's some pretty cut through thoroughfare streets in here where there is a bit of traffic. This particular pocket is just a quiet no-through road. And because this home is situated at the end of this court, there's literally no traffic. There's no street parking in this particular area. So it's complete and utter seclusion going down onto your private riverfront sanctuary. Let's have a look. Now, before we go any further into this home, I think it is worth just covering off some of the stats from this actual building and this property. So this is on 1,129 meters square of land in Toorak with the river frontage, 5-bedroom home, 5 bathrooms, 5.5 if anything. You've got the wellness space, you've got all the wine fridges, you've got so much decked area, you've got about 5 stories as it's split across, plus you've got the man cave, plus you've got the 4-car garage. There's so many things to this home, but that is the overall picture of all of the stats from this property. So as you can see, as we get into the front of this home, there is enough room for 4 cars, potentially even more parked along this front area. You've got cameras all surrounding. You've got this quiet area where it's really, really easy to get in and out and turn around for this particular home. And come and check out this grand entranceway of this black door as we walk in. Straight from the street, this is where you step into the home. You've got the garage on the left as you're walking in. This is where you're going to walk past your Lamborghinis. It's so obvious as you're coming into a home of this caliber. And straight away, the second that you step in, it is just so secluded and private. Like you can literally not see a single neighbor all around you for this whole area. So there are only 21 properties in all of Toorak that have river frontage onto the Yarra. Of the 21, there is only 14 that actually have private jetties. And this is the only property in Toorak with a private jetty that is brand new and built right now in 2026. Let's check it out. So it's not very often that I would start a property tour outside, but with a home like this, I think that you actually just need to see this whole area. You have multiple sort of sitting areas looking directly out onto the Yarra River. The views out here across the water are just beautiful and serene. You've got so much privacy in this particular area. And for a brand new home, like they've spent 3 years building this particular property, it is clear that they've done so much with their gardens as well. And there's already so much greenery around this entire space. Now we're going to go through many levels of this home, but you can already see that we're coming up to this third little subsection of flooring as we're coming into this backyard area. And this backyard area right here is where you actually see the facade of the home from the street. It's absolutely incredible views. You can see the multi-level and the split level design already for this particular property. And as we come in and have a look, you're greeted by this very long pool and this whole outdoor deck and surround area. Now they've got a full pump room with just storage systems all built in under this particular area. You've got the lawns and the views from multiple bedrooms as they come out looking over the Yarra, and you've got all of these established trees as well, which actually creates this complete and utter private sanctuary as you're in this backyard space. Now, before we go and check out the actual home from the inside, there's one more feature that I think we need to have a look at before we go in. This is essentially straight off from the pool downstairs. And with luxury markets and homes like this in today's day and age, I think that this is one of the spaces that I think more places need to have and incorporate, which is the wellness room, also with a full steam room inside. Let's have a look. So before we even come into the home, still in this outside area, you can see that we've got a full wellness space. Now, this is really, really important in Toorak because, as you might know, there's a St. Haven club, which is extremely big and very, very popular, and it features a very similar level of detail for a wellness space. It's so important in today's day and age. This is what people want. This is what people want more than nightclubs in these homes and bar areas. It's having dedicated wellness spaces. Now, with this particular area as well, not only do you have full mood lighting, full reverse cycle air conditioning, you've got your own ensuite / bathroom off this area with a full steam room inside. So right now we're on the decked area, which is just off the living, which we're going to see in just a moment. But you can see that we're right in the heart of Toorak in this particular pocket. And Toorak is one of Melbourne's most premier suburbs, definitely the most premier suburb in all of Victoria, with some of the most expensive homes going over $100 million in this particular area. So you know that the whole caliber of this neighborhood and this set of properties is at the most elite level. And the home that we're in right now is one of the best in this whole suburb as well. So coming in, this is the grand entranceway of this home. And straight away, you can feel the quality level. Like this door is so heavy. Even just the black contrast of the timber against the whole sort of offset white of this home is incredible. Floor to ceiling, like it's such a heavy door. It really makes you understand and appreciate the level of quality as you come on in. And straight away, even just like look at the details of this light fitting. Like this light fitting is so custom and it's so unique. You just don't see stuff like this throughout the home. And you got to notice that about all of the pieces of like lighting throughout the entire home as we walk on through. Now, one of the stories of this home for when they were actually building it and engineering it, which I think is the most interesting, is this feature piece of stone. So this is a Roma silver travertine stone that has been shipped in all the way from Italy. Now, this particular piece of stone, they had to crane in before the entire home was actually constructed. So this is 2 pieces of stone that they've glued together, which is just absolutely enormous. And so they had to crane this in before the rest of the home was actually built so that you could actually just get this whole piece in, which is why it's this full length from floor to ceiling of this beautiful piece of artwork. And they've even just like the interior decoration is gorgeous of this whole property, which the owner has put together painstakingly herself over this last 6 months as the builders have been finishing off all of the work. But just some of the quality levels, like even with these curtains, they're all fully recessed behind the tops of the walls here. And as you come out from this front entranceway, there's a beginning lounge. You can see immediately the open voids of this home as it wraps around. Built-in air conditioning pretty much in every space. You're going to hear that there is built-in speakers across the whole home as well. As we come on through, there's really high quality wood paneling throughout the entire home. You've got the lift, takes you down to the lower levels, and you're stepping into right here, one of the first studies/bedrooms. So, I mean, whilst this could be used as a bedroom, it's just got such a nice office feel about it. You're completely private. It's this sort of darker and cooler room, but still it has everything of what a master suite could be. As you come in here, this is a full robed area, all built-in storage all throughout, which is massive, by the way. And it's fully custom finished, floor to ceiling. And then still, as you leave, your very nice office desk here, it comes around into this private ensuite. Now, you're going to see this is a theme of the home, but there is this travertine tiles across everything in these bathrooms. So we've got the stone all over the floors, all over these sinks and countertops, as well as the walls. And just another quick detail here. Have a look at these taps. Such a nice little hidden feature of just a luxury fitting in and around here. And as you come around, you've got this massive shower with double rain heads, and this whole room just feels epic. You can hear it with the sound, even like how these doors are into a powder room off the side. It's such a heavy, thick glass, just creates such a nice element of luxury. It gives a real hotel 5-star finish feel to this whole room. So again, going past the lift on the side. And one thing that I'll point out just about the quality of this home as well while we're here, because you can feel it immediately as you step in, is that this whole house, all on different levels, is all built on a slab. And you can feel like the quality and the thickness underneath your feet as you're walking. This whole home feels so solid, like it's a structural monster. And they've pointed that out as they were talking about the build as well, about how big of a beast this actual home is from a structural standpoint. You can definitely feel it with the quality. Now, as we go on through, again, this home is just littered with storage options as well. All of these soft closed cabinetry, all hidden behind this beautiful wooden paneling. And to come into the first upstairs bedroom here as well, you're able to see just the size and the scope of all of these rooms. And this whole property follows straight around into another walk-in robe. Again, just littered with storage. And also, the natural light in this particular room as well You've got views of the Yarra from literally every single room in this whole property. And as we follow this around, like massive spaces, massive sizes, you've got built-in speakers, as I'm sure you can hear in every single room, more storage, more robes. So stepping into this bathroom, now keep in mind, this is not the master. This is just another one of the en-suites of this particular home. And you can see, I just really love this. The quality of the walls, this particular color creates this sort of hotel, 5-star luxury coastal living, like a European-esque, bit of a Greek villa sort of vibe as well. And I mean, look at the scope and the scale of this thing. You've got multiple different vanities. You've still got this absolute premium and luxe finishings. Everything underfoot is heated tiles as well. You've got heated towel racks. You've got massive double rain head shower in here, as well as a separate powder room off to the side. So we're leaving, but we're going to do a lot of stopping as we go through all of these rooms because there's just so many of these hidden details that scream luxury to me. Just check this out. So look at how flush these whole doors fit, and they're just hidden away. You can't even see them, and it's literally fully tucked in. I just love that. It's such a nice feature of quality, how it slides and fits perfectly shut, and then it just vanishes away again. So as we're just leaving the first bedroom now, if we call that one a study, this is where we come into one of the most expansive areas of the home, probably what I'd consider and call a wow factor or a major showstopper. So as we're going through, like, just get a look at these lights, like the light fittings that they've used. The architects has helped pick out all of these from the beginning to the end. This is a 6.3 meter void from floor to ceiling. You've got the floor to ceiling shears as well across this whole area. Again, as you step down on here, it's just as solid as the upstairs. You're sitting on a slab for this whole particular area. And this is where you enter the open plan living, dining, kitchen area of the whole house. Let's check it out. And so as we're walking into this whole living, dining, kitchen area, entertaining area, I've got to say, and just a huge shout out to whoever's done the interior styling of this, like it's incredible. And I think it fits and flows so well with this whole look, just the colors and the style and the design. Now, as we come around here, open fireplace, all gas and centralized and done. We've got about 160 bottles of wine storage tucked in, fully refrigerated in this whole area. As we walk back in, we've got a bit more of a entertaining, living, movie section of the home. Behind the wood paneling, you're going to come check this out. Like, look at the size of the storage in all of these rooms. You could put this as a full new wine cellar, whatever you want. It's just a massive area. Like, you couldn't call that a linen cupboard. You could call that storage for an entire apartment. And then if you're doing entertaining, I can see that this is being nearly like a cocktail area of the home. You've got a full wet bar area here. Comes with martini glasses already. Separate tap, or just more storage. Plenty of room for cocktail kits in there. And then this whole property flows straight back out into the main dining area. And look at the size of this room. So you've got an enormous dining table here, and then that flows right in to one of the most impressive countertops that I've ever seen in a kitchen. This is a Roma silver travertine. It's one of the more expensive types of travertine stone that is out there on the market. And just look at the size and scope of it for this entire kitchen area. This is a huge island benchtop for entertaining. It's followed up by back-to-back slabs all the way in here. You've got the built-in lighting, which you can see that just absolutely reflects beautifully off this whole home. And all the appliances in here are pretty much Gaggenau. They're top of the range. You can see all the way in here. You've got back-to-back fridges and freezer. God, it's heavy. Full freezer. You've got the butler's pantry all off the side. That's where you've got the gas cooktop as well. So if you're cooking a bit more of a messy meal, it can all be tucked away and you don't actually have to see it. As it flows through, everything in here is just soft close finishes, absolute beautiful levels of luxury through this whole home. Everything is fully integrated. Washer, dishwasher, all of these soft close drawers. There's so many nice fixtures and fittings in this whole area. Gaggenau multiple ovens. You've got the full coffee machine as well. And all of these are the warming drawers as well. So once you've actually cooked your full meal, You've got space for all of them to sit and keep the food warm whilst you're entertaining and making all the drinks at the bar around the corner as well. So just a quick peek into what is the whole butler's kitchen pantry in here. So you've got extra dishwasher space, you've got extra gas stoves, like just an insane amount of storage everywhere that we go throughout this home. There's just so much storage options. Get another sink with all the dishes and everything else as well, so that whilst you've got all of the main stuff out there in the big kitchen, if you've got lots of guests over and you're entertaining, if you've got staff and other people that are doing cooking, they can sort of be tucked away out of sight whilst putting everything together. So one other little feature that I do want to show you as well, still on this one ground level, is just the detail and luxury that you get in this particular section here. So you've got the laundry coming across, that's got its own staff entrance, so that if you've got a cleaner, they can actually come in and out without interrupting any of the rest of the home. You've got the elevator, which is still coming from upstairs, and just the powder room here is just such a high level of luxury. Like the fixtures and fittings, the actual tap, the quality of everything in here is just so unique and nice. If you've got a lot of guests coming over, they're just going to love this. So just one quick detail on the laundry as well. There's details everywhere in this home that I want to point out. But something that I think is really thoughtful is the height of where the washer and dryer is. It's not at the ground, it's not too high up, it's not stacked. It's literally at the perfect height that people can just get in and out really easy. And then as you can see around here as well, this is actually just a separate door so that if you do have staff, you can get in and out of the home so easy. And then the whole thing is just stacked with storage everywhere. So much storage in this home, it's incredible. Something that's really clever as well, just a small detail, is because this home's split across so many levels, it actually creates so much privacy throughout it because everything is on just like a completely different plane. So you've got pretty much no noise pollution because it's also just built out of such incredible concrete. It's also structurally sound that as soon as we step in here, it's quiet, it's secluded, it's away from everywhere else. The first thing that we're greeted with is an enormous walk-in robe. So you've obviously got all of the robe space in here. It comes fully around. Whole other decked out area. The lighting is such a nice touch where it's all backlit LEDs. And then you've also got all of the incredible natural light shining into the final part of this walk-in robe. Now, really interesting detail here, and you don't see this often. This master has its own separate tucked away powder room. Have a look at this sink too. Like what a cool different level for a powder room. Like the whole quality of this room is just gorgeous. And even things like, look at how the light's tucked away. So if you're going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you're not like getting smashed with all of this bright downlights right into the face. It's such a soft, natural light that is just really elegant in how it's hidden. Now, as we step into the whole heart of this home, there's so many other incredible details. One of the things that I just really love, and I think that just bodes so well with the quality of this home, is these lighting. Like this feels like it's a crystal ball, nearly like it's one of those fortune teller glasses, and it just shines so well. And how the black accents like run through this whole home, I think is just so well and creatively done. But particularly those, it's just a really high quality feature. And then it even matches the whole color scheme as you step into this master ensuite. So you've got these really heavy glass doors with a good amount of privacy to them as well, also with that black accent. And then as you come in, you're in this incredible master ensuite. You've got views to the Yarra out of the main bathroom. You do have block-out blinds that are really tucked away and hidden in here too, but I don't think you're going to need them most of the time because you're so private and secluded in this particular pocket of Toorak. Now we're heading down to one of the final floors here, which is one of the 5. And have a look at just even this plaster as we're walking down. It's just got such a unique touch and feel to it. It's got this texture, smoothness, and it's not necessarily cold either. Now, as we walk on down, it steps around, which gives us this such a beautiful and private kids retreat area, which is what we're going to see now. Just more storage. It's never ending. As we walk in, this is coming into the kids' bathroom downstairs, and they haven't skipped a single bit of detail here. You've still got the beautiful travertine, you've still got the underfloor heating, you've still got the heated towel racks, you've still got incredible storage, all of the beautiful tap fixtures and fittings. I love these taps. It's just such a unique piece of quality material that comes in that just gives the home such a luxe feeling. And as we walk through, one of the details I really love and appreciate with modern homes and modern floor plans now is that people care and think about the working from home situation as well. And you're not sacrificing any of the space, but you've got these built-in desks and storage here. And believe it or not, you've got the built-in Roma silver travertine tiles as well. So it's just such a beautiful fixture and fitting. You've got these soft closed drawers with the same nice laminate wood timber as well. It's such a nice, beautiful look. And every single bedroom for this home faces north. So you've got the incredible natural light as well as looking out over the Yarra and the gardens and all of the trees. So it's just such a beautiful, such a private view. And then finally as well, you've still got a walk-in robe. They haven't skipped out on storage in any of these bedrooms, and you can really feel it. They've paid attention to what people want. And as you come across, final bedroom as well, you've got the walk-in robe, and the same thing, it opens out onto this quite spacious, great ceiling heights. Even for down here on this other story, you've still got the desk, you've still got all the lightings built in, you've still got the reverse cycle heating and cooling that is completely inducted, you've still got the completely recessed and hidden floor to ceiling shears. It's just the quality. They haven't skipped out on anything here. And that is a wrap for this first home tour here in Toorak. Now, I just want to say firstly, a huge thank you to the vendor for getting us through this property. They have allowed us to get access to this home whilst it is still off market. This property is going to be available for purchase very soon. They've just allowed us in whilst it's still not on the market yet. Now, if you want to see more content like this of some of Melbourne's best homes, not just through Toorak, but all of the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne and inner Melbourne, which is where we operate, then follow along. We've got so many more incredible properties lined up in the future. And I think this is a really important part of being able to see these properties. I love real estate agent videos, but a lot of them are so quick and it's all about the editing, and you don't actually get to do a walk through the home and feel what it's like to actually live there. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to start doing some of these longer form, slow down walkthroughs where you actually get to see all of the really cool details and the unique elements that make homes like this so incredible.